Friends, all my aliens, apes, and zombies here. How the show kind of works. If you haven't tuned in before, well, first off, thanks for tuning in. I want to welcome all my aliens, apes, and zombies, but I'm gonna check into the Novo verse, which is Paris Shilton NFT, and in there you will be seeing live video of actually what myself and Avery Piper are going to be talking about. So feel free to repost that, retweet that, and you actually visually see what we're talking about up on the top pinned tweet right there. Let's see, end stream. Let's see, maybe it gives us a second. It says broadcast not available on there. I don't know. Maybe Elon needs to turn on a button or something. We'll get jamming here in a minute or a couple seconds. AP, how has the week been? Oh yeah, there we are. We are live.
We're back.
Let's show it. How's the week been?
Week's been good, man. Yeah, nothing too eventful. I am plugging away on these shirts, which I'm working on. So I just finished up one of them. They're gonna be. I have a general idea of how I'm laying everything out, but that's been the most up to date stuff. I'm managing this store or assistant managing the store I work out of, which has been great. But in terms of my art stuff, it's been very, very nice and making progress at a slowish pace, but a pace. And I think that's one thing that me and you, I think, have always connected on is the idea of like maybe we're not always moving as fast as we'd like to through this space, especially because everything's moving at 1,000,000 miles an hour. But we are moving at a pace, and we are moving. We're like not at zero. We're not completely stagnant. So I think that's something I keep reminding myself is like when I'm working on these shirts, no matter how slow the process is, the process is the process, and I have to respect how long it takes, especially when it's like kind of a meticulous thing that I'm doing. There's no shortcut around the making the shirts unless I really don't want to make them well, or like, you know what I mean? So yeah, progress has been being made. I recently posted a photo just of that t-shirt that I made, which is part of the next set of t-shirts that I'm making collectively. So there'll be 12 more, but I guess 11 more in this case because I just finished up one.
Yeah, so you're plugging away. I mean, you had a busy week. I know you've been busy with work, let alone, once work turns into, or once, real work, turns into the side hustle work, you're juggling a lot there. So, I mean, the shirts are coming along, which is, progress, which is really good progress. And we actually have Concept listening down there. And we talked prior about, try to get a crypto Novo toy, something like that out there.
Yeah, man.
Concept was able to produce some art, which we're hopefully going to get into toy production and, kind of bend the rules of traditional, what people think of traditional toys that are out there. And, it's the same thing, is just try to plug away a little bit, take a little bit at a time, just try to find those times where you can maybe get those business meetings lined up. And it's difficult to do. But, that was like the thing is like last week was the last week you could submit art for Beeple Studios and the Crypto Punk meetup in right outside Charleston, South Carolina. And I submitted all 64 pieces, and it took some time, but like, I'm not saying that complaining at all, but it was just like one of those things. I delegated a night where I just saw it down for 2-3 straight hours. I want to make sure every single one was right. I want to make sure each artist's name was in there properly, their Twitter handle, all the things that Beeple Studios asked for it. And one of those proud owners of the art, which was submitted. And I don't know how it works. I mean, I don't know if all 64 pieces are going to be in it, if it's just one or two, but was Dr. Crypto, and he's down there listening. So thanks, my friend, for helping contribute towards it. And just another kind of feather in the cap for a lot of the artists who help contribute towards the cause, this epic movement where it is pieces like Concept, it is pieces like Dr. Crypto, it is pieces like Mombot that are going to be now shared amongst others, as we're seeing right here in the Punks meetup. So all the aliens, apes, and zombies in there. It's a tweet today. If you can just maybe hit that heart to like it. If you want to hit a retweet on there to show people that, we are listening, we are watching, we are creating. And I guess spinning back to what I accomplished today is went out to the flea market. And I guess this is part of the fun in the space. I got this, I think it was a 1978 Spider-Man puzzle. Remember those like puzzles where it'd be like the numbers where you jumble them up and you
That's right. There's a what's it called? That's similar to these, but even as great. There's one that you combo the numbers. I forget what it's called. It's literally called a specific number, and you're supposed to like 1094 or something like that. But anyways, This is really rad, and that's awesome that you found that. It's from 1978.
And remember, when you get them originally, there was actually a circle ring that was in here, in this part. And crazy to say, I found one of these earlier, like years ago, and it had the circle ring. And the guy was talking about it. He goes, I have another one, but I don't have a thing for it. So I actually have another circle ring for it as well.
Amazing. What is it for? To keep it together, or is the circle ring before when you get it's keep it together? Yeah,
keep it together for shipping and like when you buy it. So then, like,
it's new though. That means it's new.
If he has a slide over. Yeah. Well, it's new and it's in package, but yeah, it's nevertheless.
That's rad.
These Christmas specials, Michelangelo, where he has a cat, just $2 a piece.
I don't know these at all. Is this a popular or is this like an old school comic?
Ninja Turtles. These are Ninja Turtles. So it's a special Ninja Turtles with.
I understand. Is a specific character? It's one of the guys. It's one of the Ninja Turtles. But is this like a spin-off that they made?
On this, I haven't. Oh, Michelangelo. It says Michelangelo on the top. Duh.
Yeah.
But it has a cat in there, so think of the UAP.
Appreciate it. That's so funny. I'm like, even 2 years ago, Novo, if you said thinking of you about in regards to a cat, I'd be like, what are you talking about? I don't even like cats. My life has changed, but it's very funny. That's nice of you, Novo.
And then Don Mattingly, rookie.
Ooh, legendary! I didn't know you're okay with owning any Yankee cards. I feel like that's. Actually, I guess in Chicago it's fine. Nobody's gonna be hating the Yankees, but
growing up, I collected Don Mattingly rookies. I collect Doc Gooden rookies.
Oh, really?
So yeah, it was actually a very New York based because a lot of the games we get at WGN were the Cubs playing pretty much the Mets, and then
got it. Yeah,
you didn't buy the Brewers, you didn't buy the Cardinals. They're all in division that you didn't like, but the Yankees were just cool. They were
cool. They were the hip team, especially in the 70s. Yeah. All of those amazing players that you think of, late 70s, early 80s.
And this one, if you guys are watching, look up at the top. I don't know if the video feed's not look like it's coming up in there, but look at the name of this one right here.
It's crazy. It's nuts. It's nuts. That's crazy.
Yeah, we're looking at a card of Rusty Kuntz.
That's a nice way of saying it. Yeah, I hope it's pronounced that way.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
So one of those cards in the 84 pack right there. But something to go in. Oh yeah, and then here's the toys. That's something similar to the toys I wanted here. So I guess this is some alpha for people tuning in, and the concept. This is kind of the thought process behind it is here from Will. That's Will Weintraub, I believe it's called pronounced Weinraub, and there it's hand size, palm size. I like that size, like a desktop toy. You can slip in the pocket. You can put it in a vest. I'm thinking my crypto when I'm out walking in crypto. But look, it's by Crypto Toys, so it's crypto with YS on the back. And remember, these came out, and I remember the Masters of the Universe, but these came out with Star Wars as well. Sorry, getting a sip of water here. And licensed by Lucas and Toys R Us, not Toys R Us, sorry, and Disney. And let's see if it is in here. Let's see. Right here. Such an honor, incredible to be excited. Partners with Disney, Lucasfilms, Star Wars, and Cryptoids platform. And I remember J.R.R. Token and Beskar, they bought them. I did not. I set this one out, but you buy them and you get, like, I forgot how it exactly worked, but they're like in box. So when you open them up from in box, you don't know what you get. So you can get like 3 different rarities of Darth Vader. And then I think if you unpackage it from the box, I think, don't quote me on any of this, I think eventually you're going to get one of these physical toys. So you
Wow.
can, like, keep it digitally. Well, you always have it digitally. You always have it digitally. You always keep them digitally like this. It looks like a box, and you keep them digitally. But I think if you unpackage them, then that, like, releases them eventually to be a physical. So I think that'd just be, like, cool to have, like, some of the first Star Wars licensed NFT. I mean, I'm sure there's one out there prior. I don't know. But
Yeah, but that is rad.
seems, yeah,
They look
exactly.
good too.
Uh-huh. So yeah, like, here it is. So, like, you hold and then this is like uncubing. So, like, there's different ways to, like, open up the different things so it's gamified. I don't think this is the Star Wars one, but
So cool.
yeah. So just something that I'm tracking. We came across early, and then I saw Will. I just started following him 2 days ago. He sent that out, and I thought it was really wicked and rad. And then, as you see, they have Masters of the Universe. And this is kind of where I saw the concept play on words there for it. And I kind of like how they have, like, the base platform on them. So they have a
Yeah,
head, you know.
it's legit. Stuff looks really good.
So then,
I'm always thinking about some metal toys. I'm always thinking about, do I have the skills to make, like, to solder like cool metal toys? Those look really good though. I know it's a complicated process. Making toys is crazy. It's a lot of work. Especially, I know like the Pudgy Penguin stuff was really interesting. There's good toy makers. I feel like there's good connections people are making in the space, and I think toys is a nice way to, even you see like Gary V's reaching out via toys. Like it's a good way to connect with people, and it's a good way for people to support you. So it's a really good idea, and I think it's definitely uh, um, something that hasn't been fully realized yet, especially with like NFC chips and stuff like that, which I know some people have taken advantage of. But yeah, man.
that's the idea. I see a JR token down there. Great ideas down there. Token, I sent you an invite if you want to join in live. Same with Concept. You guys can pop in on your Discord to find that. I actually, like, seconds before coming on, I tried to mint a POAP. As you can see, my request is still being reviewed, as you can see right there. So we might have a POAP, we might not. Hold on for the review of that. But mostly, I wanted to truly talk about the Novo Art Show, just kind of getting another feather in the cap for a bunch of artists that really that did help get my CryptoPunk back. And they had a gallery showing an EHAM gallery that's at IHAM NFT in Paris, where it was physically shown. Pizza Dow donated. There it is, right there, top left. I didn't retweet that. I thought I retweeted that. Well, it is retweeted now. And having all of the artists, I asked them to help out with submitting their own artwork from the Novo Art Show to the Beeple Studios for his CryptoPunk event, and which a lot of them did. And then I also submitted them myself. So as you can see right here, congratulations, your artwork has been selected. I don't know if it's all 64 pieces. I would imagine it was so, because you were able to submit them as a folder or as a portfolio, which I did. And I did my due diligence in having it in the proper format, which took a little bit of time. But I mean, heck, they took the time to make some cool art. The very ones like Dr. Crypto and then Concept as well. And was able to receive this. I forgot what day. I think it was yesterday, Saturday, when I got it. And other people, I was getting a little bit of FOMO because other people were like, oh yes, my art's been selected, and I thought like, maybe I submitted it wrong, stuff like that. Chris, I want to say what's up. Love the Mooncat there. Thanks, longtime follower from day one. So thanks for listening as well. And so able to really hopefully give back and have all the artwork submitted. And it seems like I believe he's going to have like almost a mosaic of a sense throughout his entire studio, and maybe even a mosaic built into his CryptoPunk, like turn his CryptoPunk into, what do they call it, AP? Like where you take like a individual
Collage.
collage. Thank you. Bingo. Yep. I'm thinking of mosaic. That's same definition, right?
We'll say so. I have no idea. That's cool though. I mean, even looking at the highlight of all that stuff, Noah, it's really I don't know, it's really inspiring to me, and it's amazing that you've had such close friends and really built close relationships. And some of the stuff was built through AI, right? Some of the stuff is people's actual like artistic style that they're very known for, that I recognize when you see it here. Like all this stuff, it just looks beautiful. It's really aesthetically pleasing, and I feel like you tell the story, right, of maybe someone close to you choosing the CryptoPunk itself, or like when you originally got it, and how they really like the colors, and
Yeah.
the fact that you just like kind of pulled the trigger on it, and you it's kind of changed everything. It's changed everything since. But I'm going on a tangent. But the idea like of just having really nice colors. Not all punks have these amazing colors, but the fact that you have them in yours really it's a highlight, physically and literally.
That was actually one of the things that my son, when he picked it out, is he loved the colors on it. I mean, it had three shades of purple, the blue, the green, the skin pigment, the clown nose red, black lipstick, golden earring behind it. So I mean, it has a lot of colors. There was a CryptoPunk, I forgot who it was. Darn it, it was a real good one, and he had. I'll try to find it real quick. He had all the pretty much all the color schemes for everyone's CryptoPunk. Like you plug in your plug in your CryptoPunk number, and it spits out like your specific number color for every
The
single.
RGB colors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it had all the purples. It had. I can't find it in here. I must have not saved it. Drats. Oh, look at this picture of us, dude. Look at that.
Let's go. Oh, that
Yeah.
was so great, man. When you're the first person to purchase the shirt, that really was the domino effect that I needed. The battery in my back, as I say. But that's such a great moment, Noah. Really, all I could think of is positive memories when I really think back to that time. I think I'm still high off of that, the entire whole experience with the interactions with everyone and meeting folks. And I think what you realize in moments like that, Novo, for NFT NYC is how small this world still really is, like the Web3 world, especially, and how you feel people are really accessible. Like there are celebrities in this space, like there are well-known people in this space. There are people who have touched millions of lives, who have impacted a lot of people, including yourself. And I think I don't know, when you realize that those people are human beings, and they you can have a conversation with them, and that they are interested in art, and that they're supporting the space, and that you are equal to them in both your abilities and your sensibilities. And I don't know, it's just like you realize that, wow, like I can actually do all this stuff, and everything's doable. And I think the fact that you kind of opened up the runway for me to explore that, especially during the time, it was like whatever, it was like having a studio and just like working, just experimenting, talking to people. It was the best. So hopefully we do that soon again, Novo. If there's another NFT NYC, I saw some email happening about NFT NYC probably next year, but like signups and stuff. So I will be on that.
I saw that. Well, it's the same thing. Like, we were able to meet up with, Corey there, and, meet him, and he's got
Yep.
music videos, songs out. And actually my goal, AP, and that was just actually to wear your shirt. My whole goal was just like wear your shirt on stage and kind of shill it on stage. And here's the
Yes.
crazy thing is just like, you were sold out by the time I got on stage. So like, foiled my
That's
plan.
crazy.
Like that was the
Yeah.
talking point. That was like a whole slide I had, and I was just like, all right, well, that you props to you, man. You had a good product. You had a good thing. And like you are a little hesitant like anyone else, but like you're saying, like everyone was approachable. People
Yes.
wanted to do that. People are like, what is this? Like
Yes.
people are like, heck yeah. Like, even to the point where like your G Money is going out of his way to meet you somewhere else and
Yep.
vice versa. Like it doesn't really normally happen, quote unquote. I shouldn't say normally happen. It does happen. It does happen in our space. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that
Yeah.
wouldn't
It's
happen
beautiful.
in a lot of other areas and places there. And right now, we're actually taking a look in at the Novo Art Show in VR,
Looks
which
so
is
good.
another platform where the Novo Art Show is going to pretty much live forever. So, I mean, this simulation that Beeple is going to have at his studio is going to have some versions of the Novo Art Show in it. And those things will probably be saved within databases that he'll be able to show within the electric walls that he has within his studio. And I'm sure those things are just going to be mixed with music. So I know he's in tune to music and he likes to play music and kind of DJ a little bit. So those will just be fun aspects. That's the thing is I'm just seeing how I can get there myself. So you
By
know,
boat, by plane, by anything, by internet,
yeah.
you'll make it. You'll make it happen.
Another part of it, well, for me personally, and I'm not very tech savvy. JRR can attest to it. Is I learned how to make GIFs or GIFs because you had to submit some of the artwork in GIF form. So I took the GIFs and I took some of the artwork, like Art Jedi, and I made GIFs out of them. So they were able to be submitted in those formats. So they were able to have movement and motion also with what we're looking at here is have you ever been video by I am six? He couldn't make it tonight, but he's usually always with us. He couldn't make it. He's just busy. He's actually but he's been super busy. I talked to him, a little meeting and good busy. So it's good to hear what he's good. He's good busy with new machines and new equipment. It's cool, man. Like it's cool seeing him build and he's ready to take the next step. Another one was a song a day, man. Able to submit that. So there's a whole bunch of things that were submitted to Beeple Studios for entertainment's sake. Oh, look, the POAP got approved. POAP
Ah,
approved.
sweet.
And the secret word. Oh, what is the secret word? I guess I'll show it. It doesn't even really matter. Let's see. Is people with a capital P. Oh, I can't. It's not even showing it. So if you need a POAP, you can log into your POAP right now, and you can type in the word people. I have to claim. I'm going to claim one right here. Hold on. Let's see. Share.
Yeah.
Where's my
I got to go on my app
claim your
super quick.
POAP right now?
Yeah, exactly.
That's
I love it.
secret word. I'm going to type in people. And
Forget if I can mint. Can I mint it on the? Oh, you're minting it now. Yeah, you're minting it now.
let's see. Let's see.
Right.
Oh man, the date's wrong on it. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Let's see if there's another way of getting these things. Just hit up my
Timing.
DMs. I can mint them out. Yeah, it says the 29th. Well,
Oh,
I
yeah,
know
here
I
we go.
put the 27th on it, but
It says 27th there. Is it another one? Let's see. Oh yeah, it says the mint window.
mint. Yeah, the secret word is that, but I'm downloading a whole bunch of mint ones right now.
Nice.
So we'll get
Gotta
them
do
out.
manual.
I'll manually send them to you. So have no fear. We'll manually send them to you. I will manually send them to you. So feel free to let's see, secret word, scan code. Oh yeah, it's gonna go like this. And you can also go into my Discord, and I'll just put a whole bunch in Discord. You can be selfish and claim them if you want, but just try to get one per person because that's the shill of the day right there is get you guys into my Discord. put a whole bunch in that Discord right there. But I'll drop them throughout right when I'm off here. So I was able to claim it myself.
Oh, awesome! You just dropped them in. All right, I'm claiming the first one. Let's see. Let's test it.
You can get your pull apps in there. You need them. And I'm not going to multitask and send them out to people right now.
Sweet. Honest pending. Oh, good to go.
Anyone out there listening, Concept, are you going to go to, you're invited up to speak. If you're busy, no biggie. You're going to maybe go to Beeple. I mean, I wonder if that's an invitation for those other artists to get into the Beeple show.
What do you mean through the pull app?
Or if they need to be sent something, they need to be sent an RSVP. I wonder how that would work.
Yeah. Are they live streaming it? Do you know?
Nothing that I have seen on it.
Copy.
Oh, what's up, Concept? How are you doing, my friend?
How are you doing?
No complaints. Doing well. So first of all, congratulations on another huge resume builder on the Beeple Studio having art submitted. And there again, like I don't know if it's going to be totally highlighted, but with that, you were listening last week and thinking of the submissions is where was that one? Is you're on the top left page on the actual original what would they call it? The almost the premiere for the contest.
Yeah, that was pretty epic. I appreciate it. I don't know how it got there, but it was pretty cool to see our work up front and center.
And it was I Am Six who made the song for it, and you're disintegrating, decomposing CryptoPunk from our Halloween minting, which you can still buy. You can still buy that, and people put it on the top left corner, and that's pretty much highlighted because usually people read from like top left to right. Oh, here it is, right here, and you can see the CryptoPunk with the white face underneath it, and it slowly just decomposed until it was exactly like the zombie that it is at the end. And for the most part, every hour that Concept worked on it for about 78 straight hours, maybe not straight, but 78 hours. He took a little snapshot of it, and it just showed my CryptoPunk started off when then it transformed into a zombie, and it was just awesome. Concept, about how much time did that take to do in total?
Oh man, that was a while. I would say like probably 40, 50 hours.
Woo, man. And done digitally on what, computer, iPad, or what's your
Procreate. I have to say, I mean, I don't know about anyone else, but trying to do a derivative off of a CryptoPunk is pretty nerve-wracking to hold up the integrity of the original asset, and then let alone doing it for you, make sure that it feels like it's living up to the expectation while trying to degrade it for Halloween took me a little while to figure out how to do.
Well, you crush it. We're watching the video now. Within that video is a link where you can mint it, and give it a. I'm going to repost it right now. And on top of the repost, we'll leave it up there, let it marinate a little bit. On top of that repost, feel free to retweet that as well. I guess Halloween's one of the next major ones that are coming up around the corner. But, it's featured for a reason because, people actually saw it, loved it, and you put it in there for a reason. And he froze it on a specific area there. Because, even like when you're turning into the zombie, like where it had the white makeup on it was kind of the midpoint of it, wasn't it? Isn't that correct?
Yeah. Yep, because I kind of drew it like it was falling apart.
Oh man, that's awesome. And then I remember you just going back like, hey, what do you think? What do you think? Like, oh, this is perfect. And you're like, oh, I'm not done yet. It always is like, no, I'm not done yet. And it kept like going on and on. And then I'm like, well, wait a second. Like, you're saving all of them. Let's, piece them together. And then all of a sudden, like we got to put some tunes to this. And that's exactly what we did. It had a Halloween theme. And without further ado, you might not be able to hear it if you're watching. Again, that song's from I Am Six. AP, I don't know if you probably can't hear that for whatever reason. It doesn't play through there, but it did play on. We're getting a lot of 100%, a lot of hearts. It did play on Twitter or whatever X as it's called now. But shout out to Six with his musical talent. And actually, what I encourage Six to do, which we're going to do, is just start piecing all of the songs together and just turn it into a major loop, because something that maybe we can just resubmit to Beeple and have it play at the show. But concept back to the Beeple show. I mean, you might have two pieces in there, because one, this piece, which he already used on the cover, and then also the piece that you submitted for the Novo Art Show, or had actually in the Novo Art Show. You didn't have to submit anything, but was featured in the Novo Art Show. Were two pieces that both will probably make what we're talking about today, the Beeple Studio, party.
Do you think I gotta just proactively book a ticket?
I don't know, man. I mean,
I would definitely FOMO if it's up and I'm not there.
Well, I mean, you're on the East Coast, aren't you?
Yeah.
Carolina can't be too far if you're from, no matter where you're on the East Coast. So,
are you going? Did you book?
I got to see if I can get off work. I'm a working man nowadays. If it was back in the day and I had the crypto punks before they were all ganked, I'd be all about it. But, I got to do my due diligence, see what I got going on. I'm trying to do my best. I'll probably know more fully, but talk about FOMO. I'm going to do my diddly darndest to try to get out there.
Let's see, how far of a drive is it? Let me see this real quick.
Oh, there we go. How far of a drive is it? Dr. Crypto will pick you up on the way.
9 hours.
9 hours. You can, that's if you go the speed limit, not saying if you speed, but if you go like 5 miles per hour over, that's slowly pinch that down. We'll talk.
You drive down to me and then we'll carpool.
There we go. Drive down and carpool back up.
Yeah.
And then concept of we were talking about the toys prior, and why not look any further than someone to do their work for what I want my toys to look like than you. So I mean, I keep on putting you through these taxing events to create Crypto Novo and Crypto Punk 3706. And I'm hopefully, if you get some good toy sales going on, that, we can actually compensate you for your work, my friend, because you're the one that makes the cool stuff. We're just using my IP and me, talking about 3706.
It's always fun collaborating with you. And honestly, it was kind of fun drawing the character and fully 360.
I definitely enjoyed looking at it, loved looking at it, and including the, just small attention to detail that you add in your work. You saw it in the zombie that I had up just prior. You can look it up there. It's a reposted tweets up actually on the top of the video, top of the pinned tweets above, is that you added buttons to the Crypto Punk hat of different NFTs. One that I used to own before I got. There's that volume again. They got stolen. And then you got my void up there, and then a mutant up there. And then also looking at the art that not looking at it right now currently, but the art that you submitted for the Novo art show, staring at the computer screen and then actually just having the Wookiee picture in the background, and just little shout outs to Spotty Wi-Fi and Beskar X. So, I mean, it's just like the imaginative mind that just goes behind every detail that you add behind that. Is that something that comes second nature to you? Is that something that you strive to achieve? Is that one of your trademarks?
I try and pepper in some little Easter eggs and everything. I think for that one, as a friend and as someone in the community, watching all that stuff go down kind of hit pretty hard, and I wanted to make sure that I threw in some of your closest friends, and then those who helped really drive awareness for GoFund Novo. So, and then, I know you're connected to everyone, and I thought you have such an interesting art collection that I would pepper in those meaningful pieces behind you.
It's a shout out, it's tribute to the ones that helped get me here. Ones just like J.R.R. Token, just like Dr. Crypto, even the love from, just like meeting up with Corey at IRL events and being able to assimilate through with what we're trying to achieve with getting out there on social media to show the love, positivity, friendships. Here it is right here. I really wanted to zero in on what other ones are in the background. We had the Time Magazine cat picture. Oh, My World of Women. The Nike shoes. How did you know that? Did you find that in my NFTs? How do you know I have that picture? I have actually a physical picture of that.
I think I did go through your wallet.
That's all right. That's why it's open in public. But that actual picture, it's a picture of a pair of Nikes, and it's a side view, and then there's a back view of it as well. They're actually physical Nikes that were handmade for myself. G Money got a pair, and then I got a pair, and I think at the time they really weren't that expensive. I think they're like $80. And if you're going to pay $80 for something, a new pair of shoes, and $80 new pair of shoes, why not? Hand painted, and he actually painted it on a canvas, the shoes itself. And or maybe they're stickers. I don't know. I'm looking at them right now, but I have them hanging up in my digital office. I'm looking at them, so you can't see them at home. But they have you have a Novoverse in there, a Dario sticker, Beskar's Mutant Ape on there. What is that? A Mumba heart upside down? Is that the black heart that's melting?
No, I threw some of my art on.
Wow, that's yours. That's where I've seen it before.
Careless Bear, and a couple things I've done.
A couple of your Careless Bears actually made it on my son's water bottle. So
nice.
Props to you. It was awesome. And then we have the twin flames up there on the wall. The Chewbacca. It's almost a homage to that Chewbacca toy right there. We were talking about.
Well, you always have the costume hanging up behind you.
Yep, and I'm wearing the onesie right now as we speak. And that's almost the toy size that we almost circle back to at the beginning of the show, is the toys from Crypt Toys. So it's like crypto with a Y and an S at the end. That J.R.R. Token that you see down there wearing the white tee, and the Jeff Staple pigeon from the Sapien line. Pretty cool stuff. Want to say what's up to Nicholas Roberts, math teacher. Oh, teacher in the house. Mad props following you for sure. master's in mathematics. I have my master's in administrative leadership, but do not want to be an administrator. Jedi Metatron, long time no here to see. There again, NFT NYC connection. There again with Corey, and I'm following Johnny Boy Johnson as well. Just started following you. You're that dude. One of none artists building on a brain fart since the 1990s. All right, keep on building off that brain fart. Hopefully nothing blows up. And Bubba Q, following you now since you're listening and tuning in. AP had to leave. He's out on the East Coast. He's got to work. He wanted to just pass on the torch to us all listening right now in the Novoverse. And I want to thank each and every one of you for listening. Got those POAPs rolling. Unfortunately, the mint word, the secret word is not going, but I do have them downloaded. So I'll just send them to you. If not, they are in Discord, in my Discord in the Novoverse, which you can find in my link tree, which is in the bios. So feel free to do that. And also my pinned tweet, give it some love, give it some content, give it some comments. First ever NFT mic drop. And that was way back in November 17th, 2021. My first NFT NYC and one of the first ones that kind of started it all off in the space. But I'm going to wrap it up here because I do have to get to work bright and early in the morning. Concept, anything else to say? Anything else you want to talk about? Oh, JR Token's going to come up. We'll talk with him a little bit here. Go ahead, Concept.
No, I'm good, dude. It's good to hear your voice, and I again thank you for submitting all the art. And we'll have to chat if you're gonna hit up People Show.
I think that's the plan. I'm going to do the best I can to do that. We're going to get Token up here. I'll talk a little bit longer. We got Token up here and talking toys. And maybe even after this, I was like, just save time to see if I can talk to Token about toys because I have a couple ideas as well we can do with toys and have these toys kind of be, I don't know, more than just a desktop toy, something that you can maybe take apart, piece together with other toys, and make it a little bit more collectible. What up, Token? How are you on this Sunday, fun day?
I'm good. I'm putting my son to sleep right now, so I can only stay for so long, but we've been listening. You've been helpful calming him for bed.
Calming him to bed. Did your son like the collection of what I had on the flea market and the Rusty Kuntz reference? Because
he's pumped about Crypt toys and your toys and ready for that. I mean, he's 2, but he's ready for it. I just wanted to actually just jump on really quick. On Wednesday, I'm going to be hosting a Burning Man virtual event in On Cyber with the Vipes community and Syncs. So that's happening 5 to 8 p.m. Eastern on this Wednesday. It's coinciding with the real Burning Man. And it's going to be super fun. While music, dancing, POAPs. And actually, if anyone's listening right now and you have, if you happen to have any 3D art that's like a GLB file and you want it to be, and you'd like it to be featured on our Burning Man digital playa, you can send that to me, or you could DM me or Crypto Novo with that file. It just doesn't need to be an NFT necessarily, but if you have cool 3D art, we would love to feature it so people could come explore, check it out, and it's going to be a sick freaking event and super, super fun. Good music, good vibes, trippy parties, trippy art. So come on through Wednesday, 5 to 8 p.m. Eastern. Vipes, JR Token, On Cyber, Burning Man. Woo-hoo-hoo. Let's go.
Love it. Token, this is what I have next to my desk. All right, this is the background. We were talking earlier about the shoes that were painted there. Over here, I have a physically handwritten card. It says Crypto Novo with a couple extra O's. Where to begin? From the moment we met, taking a group photo in the VR temple, something clicked. Something that has something that moment to be we've been on an incredible journey, and thanks to be led by you. We've been such a powerful team. Beskar, of course, and we have an amazing opportunity before us. Thank you for being so welcoming and generous and understanding. Right back at you, Token. That was handwritten and sent to my house from J.R.R. Token, handwritten letter and it was a physical card with his son's name on the top, which we'll leave that anonymous, which is awesome. But we do have Burning Man, and I did post it up on the top that J.R.R. Token was talking about right there, where he'll be celebrating a awesome Burning Man party. Jedi Metatron, if you have any of those files, definitely send them over to J.R.R. Token. Same concept, send those over because those files will be used, they'll be shared, they'll be seen. And within that, is it the OnCyber / VANDT? Is that the where it's going to all going?
Yeah, that stands for Vagabonds and Tagalongs, which is our camps. It's a digital twin of our camp, plus a lot of extra metaverse-only features. But oncyber.io /VANDT. You could check it out now. You could go and hang out. It's open, so you could go explore now, get a head start, and find some fun stuff. But Wednesday will be the event, the Vipe community POAPs, and it'll be fun. So, but you're welcome to go cruise through and check out the art now. It's super fun, very interactive, and big.
We were running around in there prior last week. If you didn't tune in, you can watch above right now. I'm hopping in there live right now. I actually just clicked the button on my computer. You can watch it. I'm streaming as well. So it shows how fast it is. And look, you get Crypto Novo flying. Oh, look at that. It's totally Matrix. I guess there's a little bit of lag as soon as I popped in, but that is so sweet. Token, just keep building. My friends build the coolest things. I just sit there and like beta test it, I guess, and just get to run around. They're like, check this out. And I get to show it off and keep building concepts. JR Token, Dr. Crypto, same thing. Like, I think the first thing he did is he wanted to help the cause, and he helped go fund Novo and the Epic Movik. And I think that was his first art that he ever submitted was a Crypto Novo derivative, which was photography from I believe if I'm not mistaken, from Sydney Opera House, I believe is the like almost like wedges from the Sydney Opera House. Hey, Token, are you gonna burn this big thing? AP Avery Piper found the real picture of this. Found the real picture. There's tons of real picture. Are you gonna light that on fire? Oh, you can't see what I'm seeing, probably. Rats. The big wooden mountain looking thing. So they light all these wooden features on fire. Yeah, just cool stuff that we can see running around in there. And that will be on Wednesday. Tomorrow, it's a little Storyverse action. So tomorrow you can hop in Storyverse, where Crypto Novo will be there again. They always ask 3 questions. I'm one of the featured guests where they ask three questions. Oh, Justin Waldron liked this. That's the owner of or creator of Storyverse, one of the founders, I should say. And Justin Waldron is also the founder of Zynga, the gaming platform as well. So I'll be in Storyverse Lounge 18 tomorrow at 9 p.m. Central. Tuesday, Spotty Wi-Fi generally has his Spotty Wi-Fi in Decentraland. And then Wednesday, as we're seeing myself in here right now, you guys can Vagabonds and Tagalongs, VANDT, in OnCyber. You can click on that on your phone as well. And that is on a pinned tweet up top, where Wednesday we will be JRR Token burning things up from 5 to 8. And I think that's Eastern that he said, Eastern time. I'm sorry if I'm mixing you up on all those Easterns and Centrals times, but just follow my pinned tweets up there. And not my pinned tweets, but just my tweets in general. And they'll tell you where to be, when to be, because I'll be there as well. See some things catch on fire. There's already some people already in here, token. And that's it. We're gonna go on this fun day Sunday and have this work week start off right on this Monday. Don't worry about it. It'll go by as fast as you can think. We're going to be watching live video action right here. If you can't make it to Burning Man, you can watch live video Burning Man. So Corey, maybe you can make it into Central Land. Oh, there's Token right there. Hey, JR Token. Hey, Token, come here. Let's get a selfie real quick before we bounce. Man, you're framed a lot larger than I. Can you turn a couple steps? There we go, my friend. Let me get the DJ in the background. And hold on a second. Waiting for a good background. Freeze right there. All right. Got my selfie in. We're going to post that. I'm going to send as many welcome data due. I'm going to spend as many POAPs as I can to people. I'm going to take a screen share with my phone. Oh, did I turn off spaces? What do they call it now? X spaces? Is it X spaces? Is it Twitter spaces? Either way, we're out. I'll be tuning in to you guys soon. So for all my aliens, apes, and zombies, I want to say stay positive and love life. Peace. Need some type of exit music here. You won't be able to hear it if you're watching, but if you're listening, we'll play the zombies again by Aliens, Apes, and Zombies by I'm 6. Peace.